Broadcasting from Peterson, Minnesota. We are now at Peterson Station Museum. We enter in here while waiting for Santa. We are trying to see who we do have inside. Lovely museum, annexed of the real museum of the station. And we will enter and view. Here we have a beautiful Christmas tree with ornaments. Lovely. And we start here. Who do we have here? Hello. Hello.
Hello.
You are?
I'm Stacy Drinkon from Zambroda.
Zambroda and?
Madeline Drinkon, also.
And you do?
We do needle felting.
Needle. Okay. Tell us more about it.
So all of the pieces start out with loose wool, and they're put together with barbed needles, like with little fish hooks or little hooks on the end. So they're poked together, and the more poking, is more shaping, more together it comes.
And this is all made by hand?
Yes. Yep.
Of course. How else? Look at this. Santa, gnomes, ladies, snowmen.
Lots of gnomes.
And this is your first time here?
It is our first time
It
here.
is.
Yes.
How do you like it this
We
far?
love it here. It's
Okay,
wonderful.
you come again?
Yes, absolutely.
Perfect.
If we're invited.
What's your favorite Christmas moment?
Favorite Christmas moment? Finding the hidden pickle in the Christmas tree.
And yours?
Cookies.
Cookies, right there. We're moving on here. We have Roy.
Ray Charles.
Ray Charles.
Ray Charles.
Charles. Okay, I will not butcher that. Please do, yes. Can you please tell us what do you have?
Okay, over here we have little trees that are made out of red cedar. That is the natural color in the wood as you cut into it. And I've just made the cuts and put a coat of oil on them.
Beautiful.
And this is a Nessa. It's a mythical Norwegian character that tradition says they lived in the barns in Norway and they would help out with chores and stuff. And if you mistreated them, then they would hide things on you or do mischievous things.
That's lovely. And then here we have,
Okay,
this is beautiful.
This is coal rosing. That's a traditional Norwegian art. You use a special knife and you cut all the design lines in with the knife. And then I use finely ground coffee grounds to rub into the cuts that I've made. And then I give them a coat of oil. That's coal rosing, a traditional Norwegian art.
And this is not your first time here in Peterson on Christmas in Peterson,
I
right?
believe we were here since they started
That's
Christmas in
beautiful.
Peterson.
That's lovely. How do you like it thus far?
Yeah.
Thank you. And you are not alone, as I know, here.
That's my wife Ada.
This is Ada. Hello, Ada.
Hi.
And you are introduced as what do you have and what is your specialty?
I would love to show you what I have. I do Sharon Snitza paper cutting. Like in here, I've got snowflakes, and they're flat, and I have them between two plastic containers. And this is just for display, but you can leave it on there. But you hang on a window.
Sure,
with
that's
a
right.
suction
Yes,
cup,
lovely.
And
And they cast a shadow, right? It could cast a shadow.
it's like a sun catcher. But,
Sun
you know,
catcher.
and I'm not sure if you hung it up there a long time in the bright sun, whether the paper would, if it would turn yellowish from age if you had it many years. That I don't know. And you probably, I'm sure they wouldn't buy it anyway for something long-lasting like that.
Besides two-dimensional, you almost have, I mean, those are three-dimensional
And this
paper cuts,
one
yeah?
was really difficult to make. I had to figure
Oh,
out
this
how
is
to do this.
beautiful.
And it'd be nice hung like in a doorway or something.
Yes. And then the other,
And then these are all just paper cutting. And this is hummingbirds. Actually, this was difficult cutting too.
look at those.
So, who are you?
Beautiful.
Oh, I'm sorry.
We are broadcasting from Peterson, Minnesota during Christmas in Peterson event. We're meeting with Ada and Ray. Hello, yes?
Madeline and Stacy.
That's right.
We're married.
That's right, yes, yes. Yes, the lovely, lovely ornaments here.
I wanted to show you in my gourd tent. I grew the gourds and I
that.
wove that hammock out of cord and
Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Well,
you.
thank you very much for sharing and being here since the beginning of Christmas in Peterson.
oh, we love being here.
Yeah, we're moving forward. Thank you.
Thank
Merry
you.
Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
We moved here. We have a ladies here with a
We
hats.
have hats and scarves, crocheted and knitted, and we have man's, women's, and children's stuff.
And you are?
Jocelyn and Kay Erickson.
Justin, okay. And that's your mom, I believe,
Yeah.
right? And mom is actually working hard here. She is, yes, look at that, beautiful. And then someone else here
That's
trying.
my daughter,
The
Jenny.
daughter is practicing.
Then
Lovely.
we have wreaths this year, and then we have towels and dish rags, crocheted and dish rags,
Lovely.
crocheted flip-flops.
And this is your first time? No, this is not
The
your first
second
time.
year here.
Second year.
Yep.
How do you like it thus far?
Good.
Very good. What's your favorite Christmas moment?
Seeing the kids all excited in the
Lovely,
morning.
lovely. Thank you for showing us this. Thanks so much. This we will not be able to fulfill the tour without speaking with John Erickson. Please introduce yourself.
I'm John Erickson, and I'm one of the people involved with the Peterson Museum.
Yeah, tell us more about the museum. This is a very special place.
The museum was kind of started in 1969 with a program I called Save Peterson. And I'd go out and collect photographs at the senior citizen meetings and make copies of them, give the original back. And from that, the depot became available for sale, and I just kept working on getting it till we finally got it and moved it and set it up.
That's right. The depot was in different place.
The depot
correct?
was in a different place, and I hired an immigrant from Holland by the name of Hans Haef to move it. And he said, well, it'd be $4,000. And I said, well, we got to move it. And after he moved it, he billed us for $1,900 and wrote the rest off as a gift to the museum.
Lovely.
So we've had all those good things happen to us over the years. And the museum is a thing for trying to consolidate and collect items pertaining to the community of Peterson. It's not a museum that's for me, it's a museum for the community.
Absolutely. So you protecting or you're collecting the entire history.
Trying to collect the entire history as much as we can.
And where we are right now, we are in the annex of the museum. We are not in the depot itself.
No. And annex we built in 2000. And because we needed more room and we needed a place that was temperature controlled, you know, so that you protect the products that you have in here.
Lovely.
Yeah.
Lovely. Thank you very much for
Thank
having
you.
being here and doing all this good work.
Yeah.
And this
And
flourishes.
We can only hope that it'll continue.
Absolutely.
You know, that's the idea of
Absolutely.
it. Yeah.
Thank you. Thank
Thank
you,
you.
John. And
Yep.
here we move a little forward here. We are meeting with Jim Atkinson. Jim is tell yourself. Tell me please about yourself. What do you do?
Well, I'm a retired carpenter, and I got into woodworking, and I make custom furniture and little knickknacks.
As we see the custom furniture, we have a little bit display of few items that Jim is making. Absolutely lovely. We can find Jim in Peterson, right? You are the Peterson resident,
Right,
yes?
right. I live right in town, so
That's
I'm
right.
on the website, and I have a card. I mean, well, people just pick up my card. So.
That's right, that's right. And you've been living in Peterson for many years, I guess?
My entire life.
Your entire life.
Right.
So you've been here during the relocation of the depot from its
Right.
original, right? So you remember that.
Right. Yes, I remember the day they moved it.
Did you help?
No, I wasn't involved with it. I was working on something else.
Sure. But you
It
experienced
was
that.
a lot of work, and
Absolutely.
they did it. And John Erickson is just a super guy. He donated a lot of time. Peterson wouldn't be here if it wasn't for John.
Absolutely.
I mean, the museum.
Yes, absolutely. Thank you so much for speaking with us.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. And I hear some ringing here. There is something like Santa somewhere. I see the Santa. Santa is ringing. We are broadcasting live from Peterson, Minnesota.
Santa, all I want for Christmas is peace and goodwill.
We should come this way so we got the door behind us.
And Santa is, of course, with Mrs. Santa.
I'll just leave that there. Okay.
Very nice.
Thank you so
Very nice. So this is a surprise visit here. Santa arrived on sleigh, I believe.
Yes, with help from a farm all.